6.5 hours later.
No, I haven't really, to be fair.
It's the next day.
Okay, so it's Friday. In terms of the plans, well, you'll find out part one of my Friday on the next J Talks Cars, which will probably be out either this coming week, incoming Friday, or next week. And obviously this is going from the second part. So I'll be coming back from traveling to find a car for my partner. I'm going to be getting to the Vestry hopefully for about 10 p.m. tonight. So just so I can set up cameras, get some footage, get some shots, so I can do like a mini after movie for this vlog. It won't be much. Because I'm doing 2 events over the weekend and I've got to condense these. I've got about half an hour, really. I want to try and keep these vlogs to. I know they've been getting up to 40 minutes, 50 minutes because there's been a lot of content to get in, really, with a lot of the recent vlogs, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, the Friday evenings, get to the Vestry, get the cameras set up, figure out which camera is going to be best to get the right shots. The lighting in Vestry's DJ booth is not as good, so I'm going to have to use some of my light setup just to maybe put a bit of extra light in the booth so I can get the shots. And yeah, it's all going on really with this vlog. People often ask me, why do I carry a ridiculously big bag? Well, for all this equipment, it's not very space friendly. In this bag, if you can see, probably not, but I've got my interview sticks should there maybe be some impromptu interviews. I've had to make another one because my last one got lost at Jamfest. Tie wraps, new VaderMonkey flag. So if I just come in here, so I've got literally another one of them. So I've got one for in the studio, and I also have one for taking around with me. So that will be hung up somewhere in the venue. Extra power cables. Extra power cables. Reason for this is obviously some of these cameras I will probably leave on throughout the night, and batteries are not the best and they don't hold charge very well. Well, in terms of they only give you an hour, and when you've got maybe up to 12 hours to film, you need power and power source. Spare t-shirt for whatever. Also, we've got to think about my DJ decks as well. Exterior camera should maybe do travel shots. And then other little bits as well. Big stand for, stand and extension for maybe that camera maybe needs to be positioned in a higher shot. And then obviously I've got all my cables, a spare plug, my lavalier mics. So I'm using one of the mics to do this because I've got something playing in the background that it's really for the dog and not for me. And personally, I don't think people appreciate it over this content. So yeah, that's going to be the kit for this weekend, and making sure everything works and it does its job. So Friday plans. Right. So what's happening is I'll be coming back from where I'll be this afternoon. You'll find out more in the next J Talks Cars. Yeah, get back, get ready, try and get to the vestry for about 10 o'clock so I can set up cameras and get some decent shots. I'm doing like a mini after movie in this behind the vlog of Vestry, and then obviously you'll see the after movie for Technopia anyway. Obviously get back, get some kip. After that, I'm playing a classic UK hard house set at Vestry, 12 till 1. So yeah, get back, get some kip, have a bit of a lie-in hopefully, and then be on the road probably about 11, 12, maybe 12 to get over to Middlesbrough, so I can get there in good time, set up my cameras, and then film Technopia for vlog 29, VaderMonkey vlog 29. And then obviously once I've done that, it's going to be a bit of a strange one because the event's from 4 o'clock through till 12. So I won't be getting home until getting on towards 2 in the morning, maybe. So at least I get to have a lie-in, I suppose. And then after that, it's Sunday's going to be getting all the footage from all the cameras onto the computer, ready to edit. Then by Wednesday, vlog 29, VaderMonkey vlog 29, Technopia. Thursday, this, hopefully. Friday will probably be either J-Tut's cars, or the J-Tut's cars might carry over for another week. Because at the moment, with the amount of the vlogs that I'm doing and a lot of time that it takes with these vlogs and this behind the vlog, you know, it's a case of finding time as and when. So, you know, yeah, it's all fun, this whole vlogging marquee. Also as well, I've got a lot of stuff to catch up with Ultratech. We've got a lot of releases due out before the new year. We've got some due after the new year. And yeah, I'll be busy with that, somehow balancing that out. So, very busy week ahead. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm already pretty tired because I've had, like, you know, I've not even conditioned myself in. It's been like 6 o'clock in the morning starts and like midnight finishes, trying to get as much as I can done. My evenings have been taken up trying to find a car for my partner because hers failed its MOT, and to repair it's going to cost more than what the car's worth, and it's just not worth doing. So yeah, this week's been quite stressful.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Right, I'm here in Chorley. I would have done an intro bit going into the car, but I've been a little bit busy because I've been trying to help my partner find a car. So I'm here, I'm ready. I've not really rehearsed much for tonight's set, but I'm just going to wing it, see how it goes really. So let's go. Right, car's parked up, and just round the corner is Vestry. So that's another night done. Great evening of old school dance, everything right through from your old school house and rave to your sort of cheesier stuff, and then I did the last hour and a bit of mostly playing tidy UK hard house and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a great evening. So part one now done. Now to get in, get to bed, and start it all over again tomorrow.
The next day.
So that's another night done. I would have normally done a little pre-trip bit or whatever. I had a few things that come about, a few personal situations that come about, so I wasn't able to do the pre-bits and whatever. So I can safely say, what a night at Technopia. Ben and his team have done an absolutely amazing job. Techno Pulse recordings have really contributed to some right energy of the night, and I can safely say, if you're not in the northeast and or wherever, or if you happen to be in the northeast and you like some dark, dirty techno sounds, get yourself to Technopia. I'll be promoting future events and stuff like that, probably featuring in future Technopia events as well. some absolutely amazing tracks, great back-to-back as well. Just, yeah, DJ Trano, he's just absolutely superb, great energy. We complemented each other, really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to returning back at some point in the very near future. Obviously, full hype up will be on the VaderMonkey vlogs. Now let's get home, get some kip, and get back to reality.
1 week later.
Right, it's been a week now and I'm only just getting around to doing these last few bits. As you can see, I'm still editing this vlog because I've been having a lot of technical issues, but there's also been a lot of personal matters in the background, i.e. sort of my partner's mobility in terms of cars and stuff, which I've mentioned a few times already in this. But there's been a few other things that I've been trying to get sorted in the meantime. So one thing that I want to touch on is 7th of December. Now, as you've noticed this year, I have covered quite a few events at the Zombie Shack. Mostly Blueprint. There's also been Anarchy. There's also been Ultratech 10th birthday. And a couple of other events as well. As of the 9th of December, Zombie Shack will no longer exist. So Blueprint is the final event, the final hurrah for the Zombie Shack. And I just happen to be fortunate enough to be playing at this event as well as doing a vlog on it. I discovered Zombie Shack last year. I remembered it as something else, as the Attic, I believe. So it's always been a fantastic venue to hold very intimate underground events and stuff like that. And it's a shame that another venue will be disappearing off the map, if you will. You know, and obviously having to evolve with certain industries, and it's not their fault. It is basically the nature of the pub and nightclub industry. Some venues have had to evolve because costs and certain marketing appeal has changed somewhat over the past few years, and COVID has certainly contributed to this as well. So it's going to be a sad day for a lot of people. Blueprint, the guys at Blueprint are especially not broken, but they're disappointed about the situation. Needless to say, it doesn't mean that it's the end of Blueprint. Blueprint will be moving to another venue, starting a new chapter. So I will be covering Blueprint events, and they're very confident that they can continue going forward with the brand. So either way, end of an era, start of a new dawn. Glass half full or not half empty, depends on how you look at things. But either way, I'm hoping to do the event justice. So especially with the change of environment and things moving forward, Blueprint are going to be back bigger and better as well. So I really want to encourage people to come to this event. This is a free entry event. There are free tickets on Skiddle. I will be mentioning this in the future events update. And this is the one that I've been holding off from announcing for a while. But there's been a lot of things in the background that were a bit unclear until now. So that's the state of play with that one. Okay, so that's another behind the vlog. It's a little bit more condensed, this one. There was a lot of content that I wanted to include, but I felt it wasn't appropriate considering everything that I've been covering on this one. Yeah, I just want to recap on this year before I talk about my next vlogs. This year has been nothing short of phenomenal. What I mean by that is I have attended quite a lot of events this year. The support for this channel has been growing. I mean, all right, you can look at the subscriber number and say, well, it's not exactly fantastic compared to other content creators. Well, this is a new project and I expect it to be a bit of a slow burner anyway. So yeah, I am quite, happy and over the moon with the subscriber numbers. This channel is the second channel. The VaderMonkey Vlogs is the main channel. Obviously, this is just this is the behind the scenes. This is what goes on. This is what is involved with what I do with these vlogs, and a little bit of maybe my private life, intertwining with this world. Let's talk about the next 3 weeks. Well, next 3 weeks. Not this Friday, because this comes out on a Thursday, but the following Friday, Friday the 29th of November, I will be at Off the Rails for Vlog 30. Been looking forward to this. It's been absolutely amazing since this year's kind of gone a little bit full circle as far as Off the Rails is concerned. My year started by going to Off the Rails and doing a vlog on the Trance Classics event in January at Fez. The response from that was amazing, and it kick-started a momentum with these vlogs, especially for 2024. So I'll be covering that for Vlog 30. A week later is Vlog 31, and I'm at Blueprint. I'm also playing at Blueprint. It's my final gig, if you will, of the year. Nice to finish on a bit of trance. And as well, there's a tinge with the sad story, of course, as I've mentioned before, about the closure of Zombie Shack, and obviously Blueprint finding a new home as well. So it's going to be quite, I don't know whether to call it an emotional night, but it's going to be a night of mixed feelings for me, because I discovered, like I said previously, I discovered Zombie Shack over a year ago, and it's been my favourite venue in Manchester ever since. I mean, I did know it as Attic, but I think I only visited Attic briefly once, and we're talking like 12, 15 years ago. So it's always been an intimate underground venue, and it's just a shame that it's no longer going to be on our calendar or on our map anymore. It's a sad note. It's a sad note and that, but I'm hoping that, well, I'm looking forward to Blueprint. It's going to be an absolutely amazing party. The guys at Blueprint know how to put an amazing event. I intend on blowing the roof off whichever set I play. I'll also be covering it as well as part of a vlog. So yeah, I am looking forward to the 7th of December. It's going to be a sorry day, but yeah, that's what's happening then. Then a week later, on the 13th of December, is Future Chic in Manchester. 3 rooms, main room's kind of like your classic house and stuff like that. Second room is your upcoming trance heroes, if you will, and then the third room is Trance Unleashed, doing what Trance Unleashed do. I've just received their t-shirt as well. Well, I received it a week ago, but I've not been able to say much about it because I've been so busy. So I'll be going in support of Trance Unleashed on that evening. So those are my last 3 vlogs of the year. In terms of any other content, there will be a recap of 2024, but I'll probably do it in 2 parts. Depends on how long the after movies are. They're usually between 2 to 3 minutes anyway, but there'll be a recap of 2024 on this channel, VaderMonkey TV, because VaderMonkey Vlogs, I want to concentrate it purely on the vlogs, and there's no point putting the same after movies on the same channel when I can just literally give a nice little behind the scenes and a recap of the year on VaderMonkey TV. So that's what the plan's going to be for the rest of the year. I'm going to take a well-deserved 2 weeks off over the Christmas period and New Year. I will not be attending any events New Year, and I will not be attending any events New Year's Day. Reason being, it's just, again, costs, and really the sort of brands putting them on really don't fall into my, into my quota as to why I'm doing these vlogs. So that's why. So quickly talk about 2025. I will tell you the vlogs that I can confirm which will be happening. There are 3 in January, so going in pretty strong in 2025. My plan is to really stick to 2, but I've been roped into a 3rd, and I kind of can't get out of that one, really. Not that I'm complaining, because end of the day it's more content for you guys. So I start on the 18th of January, and it'll be vlog 33, Antimatter, 3 rooms at Beaverworks. It's going to be a fantastic event, fantastic evening. Again, a lot of ground to cover, a lot of content to collect, and hopefully a competent after movie, hopefully to everybody's liking, as well as a recap and your usual events update following. So that's on the 18th of January. The vlog itself will be 3 days later on the Wednesday. So vlog 33 is at Antimatter. Vlog 34 will be at Orgasmic. That will be a week later. Now, I got roped into this one. Hadn't really planned on attending Orgasmic because I was, my plan is to stick to 2 vlogs a month. But I kind of can't get out this one because it's been agreed outside of my whatever. So I'm filming this one and doing a vlog on Orgasmic. Orgasmic are an underground, experimental, very liberal, very open-minded sort of brand. So expect some quirkiness, some tripology, if that's the right word to use. Just basically some hippie sort of vibe to it, which is really good. We've got a really solid lineup, and did I mention it's a free event as well? So it's going to be a great one. If you're not already planning on going to it, I suggest you go to it. And that is on the 25th of January 2025, Orgasmic at West Indian Centre in Leeds. So that's going to be an interesting one, not to say the least. The vlog will be on the Wednesday following that. And then a week later, I am back at Off the Rails for their Trance Classics event. I started 2024 with Off the Rails, and I kind of almost end it with Off the Rails with the end of year party. But again, I have to go back to Off the Rails because what Off the Rails offers is a liberal trance event, no rubbish sort of, no bad vibes and everything. You just come as you are, well, respectably, of course, and you listen to great trance music all night, from some amazing DJs. There will be possibly a second room held by a brand we don't know. We're not unsure. I'm not so sure. But again, between now and start of January, I will let you know. There'll be 2 weeks where I'll maybe go a little radio silent, but the periods in between that, I'll be keeping you up to date on what Off the Rails will be doing for their New Year event. So that's January, and that will be, I believe, on the 31st of January. Let me check my dates on that one. And that will be back at Fez in Sheffield. Get your tickets via their website at otrchef.com. Okay, so all that's left for me to really say is please like, comment and subscribe. The subscribe is especially important. Obviously this is the second channel, so I want to build the numbers up for this channel. Obviously the main channel is over 150 or something. It's getting to that number now. Obviously this channel is only on 50. Basically, if you're watching the vlogs on the main channel, may I recommend you come to this channel as well and just be nosy, see what I do behind the scenes, maybe check out some of the car content if you're into your cars. Either way, this channel is just more of the bits that I don't do on the main channel because, some people want to know the process, some people kind of want to, be a nosy bugger and stuff like that. Some people just want to see a middle-aged guy have a middle-age crisis and try and make his car look faster than it is. I don't know. You are each to their own. Everyone has their own flavour. So again, please like, comment, subscribe. The subscribe is especially important. And also as well, you know, just follow my socials, check out my socials. If you're a promoter, get in contact. I'd like to hear from you. And you ravers, you know, if you want to get on board with this project and there's maybe suggest a few events that I need to attend that need that airtime, you know, I mean, I cover everything from trance, like the underground trance scene, the UK hard house scene, techno, hard trance. I'm open to hardcore events. I'm open to drum and bass events. You know, end of day, it's the grassroots level, you know, of the scene that I'm really covering, because the major events have pretty much this sort of thing covered. But I'm kind of offering a service to you guys so that at least your brands, your favorite nights, your favorite weekends are covered, supported, and likewise. Anyway, before I waffle anymore, please like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next Behind the Vlog, and I will also see you in the next VaderMonkey vlog, which will be in 2 weeks on Wednesday. Anyway, ciao bien.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant
Stiffy.
Yeah.
Take a look at it starboard.
Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Stiffy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with 2 balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Stiffy.
Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Stiffy.
Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant...
Stiffy.
Yes, sir.
Lagging whilst gaming? Out of steam after a long day at work and you want to go out raving? Or just need something to get you through your grueling day? dubbyenergy, a healthier alternative to the off-the-shelf brands. Dubby is packed full of the important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks don't provide. This product doesn't contain artificial additives and is also sugar-free, maltodextrin and keto-free. One tub on average is cheaper than consuming 2 cans per day of the off-the-shelf brands. Order your dubbyenergy via their website at dubby.gg and use my promo code VaderMonkeyJ to get yourself 10% off your order. Keeping yourself energized doesn't have to be unhealthy.